Hey babes, let's go ahead and get into this video. So today we are doing the boho twist, and before we get any further, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. Y'all have been watching and y'all have been supporting. Let's go ahead and let's get those subscribers up. Let's get those likes up. So today we are using the Cuban Twist Marley hair. We are using Bohemian curls for the ends, and we are using the sleek gel, which is my gel for her parts. As y'all can see, for some reason my tripod wasn't working, so I was unable to film the normal way, which would be like the landscaping way, and I had to film this way. So I hope you guys still appreciate this video, even though the formatting is not correct. Per usual, I like to get my parts nice and clean. As you can see, I am parting from ear to ear. So I parted her hair in 3 sections. I parted a part down the middle, and I parted from ear to ear, and then went ahead and split off the front 2 sections. We are already a couple of rows in, and I didn't feel the need to start at the very bottom because it's the same technique that I'm using all the way through. I'm just making sure that I'm getting the parts straight individually, and then I'm going to follow up with the sleek gel to make sure that everything is nice and sleek. I'm also going to go ahead and section off the parts individually, and we're going to come back and show you how exactly we do these viral twists. To achieve the sleek parts on these twists, I did use wrapping foam along the base of her hair. Being that her hair texture is a very finicky hair texture, I will say I have a lot of trouble when doing her hair. I've serviced her multiple times, and you guys have seen her in a lot of my YouTube shorts. So we found out that the best option would be to use the sleek gel and the wrapping foam for her parts. So what you're about to see is me sectioning off her hair and twisting it individually. I like to part the hair off before I do the twist so that I don't have to go back and forth when making the parts. I feel like this makes the process go by so much quicker. Just going ahead and getting it out of the way. That way I can have all my parts done. I can clip it up, put it out of my way, and pull it down as I go. I feel like this saves so much time, and it's just an easier method for me. If you prefer to do it individually, as you go, that's fine. This is just what works for me. So I'm just making sure that each part is the same as the part before it, and that's it. Really, it's very easy. Just parting it off, sectioning off, and getting out my way. I twist it, and with twisting it with the sleek gel and the wrapping foam, it's just going to hold it. That way, I don't have to do all the extra work.
Everything the same, but it feels different. My dad called me up knowing that I still listen, and he still got his foot out, guilt tripping. It's been years though, I just learned to deal with it, for real. Me and my realtor, we built up a better rapport. Got my mother in a place with some better decor. She searched the entire city, I let her explore, and now she's saying she more lonely than ever before. How many of our parents' marriages lasted? I was only 5, I bet I barely reacted. I'm flying back home for the Heritage Classic, searching for that feeling, tell me where's the magic. Let's stay together.
Now that we have the hair section off and I have the part of the twist that I'm going to use, you'll see me flatten down her hair. So I'm pulling her hair down, and I'm going to do an individual braid. So you don't have to braid the braid all the way down, just enough for the wrapping hair to be wrapped around. Remember this, we're doing twists, we're not doing braids. And as you're braiding, you want to pull the hair in a downward motion so you can get the flat root effect, the flat root look. With this flat root look, it's going to make sure that the twists are nice and sleek, nothing is bumpy, and the twist will be starting in the middle, but in a lower middle section. I hope I'm explaining that well. If you have any trouble understanding, please let me know in the comments below, and I can do a short video on just how to get the flat root look. So as you can see, I am taking a small piece of Cuban Twist hair, and I'm wrapping up, and then I'm going to wrap down, and then I'm going to loop it around. Then when I'm done doing that, I am going to take the Cuban Twist hair and start the twist at the end of the braid, so where the hair is separated at. the part where I didn't braid, I'm going to take the Cuban twist hair and I'm going to just start a twist. And the way that I twist the hair to the left by rolling it with my fingers and twisting tightly together. So as you can see, I separated the hair into two sections. I'm going to add in the Cuban twist hair and I'm going to start twisting to the left while rolling the Cuban twist hair within my fingers. This style is so simple and so easy to do. I did do this style on myself. I posted a video on Instagram if you want to go see how it looked on me. And as I'm twisting, I'm making sure to add in the wrapping foam. That way, you're not getting that burning sensation on your fingers, and it's just an easier way to twist the twist together. So again, you're going to braid the hair down no more than like the tip of your pinky. It doesn't need to be like a long braid, just enough that can hold the Cuban twist wrap around. Then you're going to loop it around. So you're basically tying it in a knot. You're going to grab the Cuban twist hair and you're going to start to twist from the end of that braid. Even though I already sectioned off the hair and added in some of the gel, I'm also going to add a little bit of the gel individually to each section. I'm going to pull the hair down and start the braid. I feel like this overall gives it the best sleek look it could ever possibly have. And if I need to, I go and I add in some wrapping foam and then I do my braid. And I'm going to do the same method that I did throughout this style, making sure I'm pulling the hair down as I braid. This is like the number one tip that you can get. Make sure you're pulling the hair down. You don't want to be pulling it straight out towards your body. You want to be pulling it down towards the floor. That way, once again, the whole thing is nice and sleek. And as I said before, we're going to take the Afro twist hair, because earlier I said the Cuban twist hair. So it's not the Cuban twist hair that I'm using to wrap around with. I'm using the Afro twist hair. And I use this same method with all of my styles besides braids. So I start a little bit down the shaft and then I wrap back down. I feel like this secures it nice and tight and it doesn't give it a tension, painful feeling at the root because it's wrapped over twice. Then I'm going to separate the hair. As you can see, I'm going to grab the Cuban twist hair. Now you can start the twist at the top with the Cuban twist hair, or you can start it from the back. What I mean is you can add the Cuban twist hair directly on top of the two sections, or you can add it in through the back and do the 2-strand twist, whichever one works best for you. I use both methods. Sometimes I do it in the front, sometimes I do it in the back. Why? I can't tell you why I do both methods, but either way, I mean, the twist is going to be the same. There's not going to be a difference in how it looks. Really, the only thing is you want to make sure that you're rolling it with your fingers so that it's staying tight and wound together. You don't want to just twist it because it'll unravel. The Cuban twist will expand, it'll get puffy, and it wouldn't give you that sleek twist look that we're going for in this style. So as you can see, I'm twisting to the left. I do go in and I add gel as I need to, depending on how it's feeling in between my fingers. And I do go back and add in wrapping foam if I need to, depending on how it's feeling in between my fingers and how the twist is looking. Now let's get into how I added in the curly piece of hair. So what I did was I cut off a piece of the curly hair off the track. I twisted the hair down and I fed the curly piece into the twist and I went ahead and started twisting. This is the easiest method for me. If you know an easier method, please let me know. And y'all, the clip was not holding the twist, so you guys didn't see exactly how I added in the twist, but it's pretty explanatory. Self-explanatory, I should say. You just feed the curly hair into the twist. That's all you got to do. And 2-strand twist it. Then you're going to grab a piece of the Marley hair. You're going to wrap it around. Let's go ahead and zoom in. You just add in the Marley hair, you wrap it around, tie it in the knot. You can secure it with some nail glue, and then you're just gonna go back and cut off the excess pieces of the Marley hair. Super simple, super quick and easy. If you wanna go look into a more in-depth video on how I add in the curly pieces, go and look at my boho lock video that I uploaded a few months ago. There's a full in-depth part on how I add in the curly pieces. But honestly, guys, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just add the twist in, twist it, wrap around with the Marley hair, secure it with nail glue, and then cut off the excess pieces of the Marley hair. This is the end result of the twist. They are looking fire. I'm gonna go ahead and straighten them out so you guys can get a looky look. Look at how flat their roots are, y'all. Look at how flat, even when the hair is pinned up, it's nice and neat. That is the whole reason for this new flat look technique. When you put the hair up, like it's giving. Look at the parts, y'all, and look at how sleek it is. I'm absolutely in love with this style. If you guys do decide to go ahead and do this style on yourself, or service this, will offer this as a service on someone else, please let me know how it worked out for you. Please tag me in any videos, any pictures that you post. And again, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Show love to your girl. Grow this channel. Share it to your bestie. Thank you, babes. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.